I don't know who this message is for, but if you're hearing this right now, then know this is meant for you. Source placed this word in my spirit, and if it has reached your ears and entered your heart, it's no accident. This is divine timing. For years, and especially in recent months, you have felt the weight of loss. Some of those losses you can name easily: money slipping through your fingers, relationships that crumbled when you needed them most, health challenges that seemed to steal your strength, or opportunities that vanished just when you thought breakthrough was near. Some losses, however, are quieter, the ones you can't explain to people because they wouldn't understand. You've cried in silence. You've questioned, why me, why so much, why so often? And yet despite all of this, you're still here. Despite every setback, every empty account, every closed door, every friend that betrayed you, every job that rejected you, every moment you felt your body or mind betraying you, you're still standing. And because you're still here, Source is saying, that season of loss is over. Not only is it over, but what you thought was gone forever is being restored. And hear this, it's not just restoration, it's restoration with interest. The story of Job and your life. I want to remind you of a story many have heard, but few have truly grasped in their own lives. The story of Job. Job was stripped of everything: his wealth, his family, his health. People whispered behind his back. Friends judged him. His life looked like ruins. But what happened at the end? God restored Job's fortunes twofold. Everything that was lost came back, multiplied. His end was greater than his beginning. You may not carry the name Job, but your story echoes his. You have been through the stripping season, the breaking season, the pruning season, and that pruning was never to destroy you. It was to prepare you. Because what is coming to you would have never fit in the life you once lived. You had to lose certain things because they could not go where you are about to go. Restoration with overflow. Source is saying clearly, lost money. Watch as new streams open, streams you didn't even see coming. Lost relationships. Genuine souls, loving bonds, and divine connections are about to appear. Lost health. Energy, vitality, and renewed strength are returning to your body. Lost opportunities. What seemed closed is making room for something 10 times greater. This restoration is not a simple replacement. It is increase. Think of it like a bank account. When you deposit money and leave it untouched, interest grows. Every tear you shed was a deposit. Every prayer you whispered in the dark was a deposit. Every time you refused to give up, even when quitting looked easier, was a deposit. Now the interest has matured. The time for collection is here. The pain was preparation. I know you may still carry the sting of betrayal, the weight of disappointment, the fatigue of waiting. But that pain wasn't wasted. It was shaping you, humbling you, teaching you discernment, and most of all, it was preparing you to handle the blessings coming with maturity, gratitude, and wisdom. Think about it. Had those blessings arrived in your old season, surrounded by people who didn't truly love you, you might have lost it all again. But now, you're sharper. You know who deserves access and who doesn't. You understand your own worth on a deeper level. What you lost was not punishment, it was protection. If this message is resonating with you right now, I want you to pause and type in the comments, "My life is being restored." Say it with conviction, declare it, claim it. Because every time you affirm it, you are agreeing with Source. You're aligning your spirit with what's already unfolding in your favor. And while you're here, take a second to like this video, share it with someone who needs encouragement, and subscribe so you never miss a word that could shift your life. And if you feel led, if your spirit nudges you to pour back into this space, you can contribute through the Buy Me a Coffee link in the description. Every act of support helps this channel grow so we can continue to pour these uplifting words into lives around the world. From my heart, I thank you for even considering it. A vision of what's coming. Let me paint this picture for you. Imagine standing in a field after a storm. The ground is muddy, the sky is grey, and the wind still carries the smell of rain. That's been your life lately, the storm, the wreckage, the aftermath. But then the clouds part. A radiant sun breaks through, and suddenly the field that looked broken is now glistening. Flowers that were pressed down by the rain are now standing taller. The soil, once dry and barren, is now rich and fertile. This is your life. The storm did not destroy you, it nourished the soil for your future. Where there was lack, there will be abundance. Where there was sickness, there will be healing. Where there was loneliness, there will be divine companionship. Where there was rejection, there will be undeniable acceptance. Restoration comes with multiplication. Listen closely. If you lost one opportunity, expect multiple doors to open. If one person walked away, expect a circle of love and loyalty to replace them. If one stream of income dried up, expect fountains of revenue to flow. This is not a small restoration. This is restoration so big your mind can't fully comprehend it right now. Source is saying, I will do exceedingly abundantly above all that you could ask or think. Your role in this season. But here's the key. You must be ready to receive. Restoration is not only about what God does, it's about how you posture yourself to accept it. You can't walk into restoration still carrying bitterness. You can't step into increase still doubting your worth. You can't embrace abundance with a scarcity mindset. This is your time to release. Forgive those who wronged you, not for them but for you. Release the resentment that's been weighing you down. Make space for what's coming. Because the new season cannot fit into old wineskins. You have to clear room in your spirit, your mind, and your environment to receive the overflow. Your restoration will shock people. Some people counted you out. They thought your story was finished. They saw you lose things and assumed that was the end. But they forgot one thing. Source writes the final chapter, not them. And when your restoration unfolds, it will be so big, so undeniable, so visible, that even those who doubted you will have no choice but to say, that had to be God. Closing with power. So hear this again and let it sink deep into your spirit. Your season of loss is over. What was taken is being restored. Not just restored, but multiplied with interest. The tears you sowed are returning as joy. The pain you endured is returning as power. The rejection you faced is returning as redirection into favor. Walk boldly into this new chapter. Expect the unexpected. Believe for the unbelievable, and prepare to receive blessings so large they will overtake you. Because the restoration has already begun. If this spoke to your soul, don't let it stop here. Comment, my life is being restored. Like this video so it reaches more people who need this word. Share it with someone you love. Subscribe so you're always connected to the flow of encouragement. And if you feel led to support, remember the Buy Me a Coffee link in the description. Your contribution helps keep this space alive and growing, pouring hope and power into lives all over the world. From my heart to yours, thank you. Now step forward with confidence because your restoration season is here.